Hey you guys, welcome back. So today I just wanted to do a super short video. I needed to up-pot my marigolds and a few other seedlings as well. But my marigolds are the main culprits for today's video. They're like 2 to 3 in each cell, or in some of the cells, so I wanted to separate them. They have their true leaves here. So I'm ready to go ahead and up-pot them. I have a few here as well. And then I wanted to up-pot my dill. As you can see, or hopefully you can see, they're falling over, they're a little leggy. So I'm gonna plant them a little deeper into the solo cups that they're going into. So I have 5 dill, 5 cups set up here. I have 14 marigolds for the 14 marigolds here, or 14 cups for the 14 marigolds here. And then last but not least, my basil. There's some of these cells that have 2 to 3 in them. There's, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, maybe 16 basils within these 12 cells. So one of these cells alone have like 5 of them in there. So I wanted to separate these, keep them in the 6 cells until they get a little bit bigger. And then I will probably up-pot them into solo cups by then, depending on, I guess, when they get bigger and what time of year it is, if they're ready to go out, or, you know, I'll figure that out by then. But first, let's do our dill, since there's less of those. And I'm just going to use a tray to dump out some of this soil in here. So this one's already out. We're gonna grab this guy. So I'm gonna make a little, actually let me pour some of this out to give some space. Grab this guy, so nice set of roots, and I'm gonna bury it a little bit deeper, like I said, because I want to help strengthen. Hopefully that's okay for dill. I know you can do that for some plants. It's going to happen with dill today. So actually I'm gonna dump a little bit more soil out. And get that settled. So that hopefully gives it a little bit more. I might top this off actually with a little bit more soil. But hopefully that helps make it a little bit more stable. Now it's not flopping over. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's a little guy, but so we're gonna do that for all of these. Okay, so the dill is done. I can reuse these if I need to. Clean up my mess a bit here. I'm not gonna make it perfect because I'm gonna make another mess. Okay, so my 5 dill, those are here. I'm gonna put a little bit of water at the bottom of this. My soil is not really wet. It's a little damp, but not really wet. This was like fresh out of the bag. So it has a little bit of moisture to it, but since they are freshly potted or repotted, I want to give them some water. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to all of the marigolds. So one thing I like about the Epic cells, I can just pop this right on out. Stick that in there. And like I said, I'm gonna kind of bury it a little bit deeper on the stem. I do know from experience that marigolds will grow like how tomatoes do with roots on their stems. Because I've had marigolds that kind of fell over and the stems have broken. And then I just took them off or put them in soil and they were just fine. So I think that's pretty good. It's got about an inch of space above the soil. So I'm gonna kind of go for that. So these also have the snapdragons in at least one of these cells. So I'm gonna try to be really careful with getting that out so I don't mess that one up, but let's get this done. So I have my 13 basil, 14 of the marigolds, and 5 dill. All have been potted up. So that is it for today's video. So my next step will be trying to figure out where I'm going to put all of these. I'm limited on space. I think in the next month or so, I can start planting outside. Hopefully, if the temperatures are, working in my favor. Otherwise, I might have to kind of rearrange things over there because there's a lot going on. But the next video, I will be planting my late February seeds, mostly flowers. I think there was some spinach in there. I did add, I think, something to it, or I might have taken something out. But stay tuned for the next video.